Hello, I'm Zak Yuson, and this is your 6 p.m. wrap. Meet the 12 new senators of the Philippines. The Commission on Elections proclaims the new set Thursday afternoon. On top of the list is one of President Benigno Aquino's closest allies, Senator Franklin Drilon, followed by newcomer Joel Villanueva, who headed a government agency managing technical and vocational courses. Other newcomers include boxing champ Manny Pacquiao, who's entering national politics for the first time, and former PhilHealth Director Risa Hontiveros, who makes it into the winning circle after losing in 2010 and 2013. Others in the Senate lineup, Tito Soto, Ping Lacson, Dick Gordon, Mig Zubiri, Kiko Pangilinan, Sherwin Gatchalian, Ralph Recto, and Laila de Lima. President-elect Rudy Duterte asks high-profile lawyer Vitaliano Aguirre to head the Justice Department under his presidency. Aguirre is his fraternity brother and classmate at the San Beda Law School and was the lead counsel of Hubert Webb in the Visconde murder-rape case. Aguirre also took the spotlight in 2012 for standing up to Senator Miriam Santiago during the impeachment of former Supreme Court Chief Justice Renato Corona. Duterte also tapped Aguirre to represent him in disqualification cases in the presidential elections. Over a month before President-elect Rudy Duterte assumes power, the Philippine Statistics Authority reports the country's gross domestic product grew by 6.9% in the first quarter of 2016. It's the highest since the second quarter of 2013, making the Philippines the fastest-growing economy in the region ahead of China. It's also a big improvement from last year's 5%. PSA says the positive figures come from the increase in utility supplies and income from public administration, defense, and transport, among others. This, as the incoming Duterte administration vows to maintain President Benigno Aquino's macroeconomic policies, accelerate infrastructure spending, and strengthen the agricultural sector. EgyptAir flight MS-804 from Paris to Cairo disappears Thursday. The airline says the plane took off from Paris with 59 passengers and 10 crew members and was already 10 miles into Egyptian airspace when it vanished. EgyptAir Vice Chair Ahmed Abdel says they didn't receive any distress call. Airline officials lost contact with the plane over the Mediterranean Sea. Special teams from the Egyptian Armed Forces rushed to the site for rescue. Follow Rappler.com for continuing updates. The long wait is over. The Rain or Shine Elasto Painters win the 2016 PBA Commissioner's Cup Wednesday, their first title since the 2012 Governor's Cup. Rain or Shine beats Alaska in Game 6, 109-92. Jericho Cruz leads the team with 21 points and MVP Paul Lee with 20 points. Rain or Shine coach Yang Giao credits his staff and players for the hard work.
One reason we're playing so hard is because we want to make our fans proud and happy. So para sa kanila to talaga.
While Lee calls it a sweet victory, adding he hopes they clinch the next conference.
Papasalamat ako sa mga teammate ko sa coaching staff. Kay Coach Cheng na hindi sumuko sa akin, na hindi ko give up. Yung patience nila, grabe. Kahit na sobrang sama yung nilalaro ko, hindi sila nagsawa sa akin. Kaya papasalamat ako sa kanila. Sa lahat ng Rain or Shine fans, sa lahat ng sumusuporta sa amin, salamat sa inyong lahat, di kayo sumuko sa amin. Sana ito na yung simula. Sana makakuha pa tayo ng another championship next conference.
And that was your 6 p.m. wrap. Watch our updates daily at 12 noon and 6 p.m. I'm Zak Yuson. Remember, tomorrow begins today.